rich woman chooses her daughter-in-law in her own courtyard. Use a model to measure whether the hip shape is standard or not. The one in red is the standard hip shape. The rich woman thinks that a large hip shape will give birth to a boy. She chooses the daughter-in-law of her choice. All the contestants try to show off their bodies as much as possible. After the screening process, only 3 girls were left for the next stage, just when they thought the next level would be the most difficult. But unexpectedly, the rich woman, who only wanted to have grandchildren, decided to use the simplest and most brutal way to make the 3 of them please her son. Whoever gets pregnant first will become his daughter-in-law. Mary was thrilled to hear all about it. She'd love to marry such a handsome man. But the next moment, the rich woman slapped her in the face. It turned out that her son was someone else. The sunglasses man was just her bodyguard. However, in the eyes of the 3 of them, full of expectation, the one who appeared on the stage was a boy with 2 handicapped legs. Before the second level even started, the hearts of the 3 contestants were cold. But Jack is the son of the richest woman after all. Under the temptation of money, Mary and Lisa, eager to get to the top, scrambled to be the first to meet Jack. And when Mary came to Jack with her heart set on winning, when she came to Jack's doorstep, she tried to cut to the chase, not realizing that she was the kind of woman Jack was used to, especially the likes of Mary, who would do anything to get to the top of the heap. And he's sick of it. The results speak for themselves. Jack eliminated Mary without mercy. But Mary, who wanted to be with the rich and powerful, in order to realize her dream of marrying into a rich family, she lied that she had done everything she needed to do with Jack. But her lie was instantly recognized by Lisa. She even boasted in front of Mary and everyone that she would definitely take Jack. To set the mood, Lisa used her mobile phone to play dance music, just as Jack took the mobile phone in a daze. Lisa, who hadn't danced in years, tried to conquer Jack with her exotic dance moves. But Lisa's amateurish dancing skills, to Jack, she looked like a big, writhing golden snake. And Lisa never dreamed she had prepared a show that would be a disaster. Before Lisa could finish her dance, Jack shouted at her to stop, because Jack, before he was paralyzed, was an amateur dancer who loved to dance. Lisa's grandstanding was a sign of remorse. In Jack's opinion, it was an insult to the sport of dancing. The result for Lisa was elimination from the competition. But Lisa also lied to the public about her relationship with Jack. She lied to everyone that she and Jack were already married. And Lisa didn't know it yet. She's planted a time bomb. Ruth came into the room with a lot of trepidation. God knows she couldn't do it in front of strangers. But in order to get the prize money, Ruth had to look sexy in front of Jack. But there was a moral barrier in her heart. Ruth couldn't go any further with a man she just met. Under Jack's questioning, Ruth told him that she was only in it for the prize money, because if she enters the contest, she'll get $5. She could use it to pay for her father's medical treatment. What surprised Jack even more was Ruth's outlook. She emphasized that material things are important, but to go against your heart and accept someone you don't love for money, to her, it was like selling her soul. Perhaps impressed by Ruth's filial piety and outlook, Jack not only promised to keep his mother's mouth shut, he let Ruth go to collect her prize money. Little did he know that their story was just beginning. Unlike the first 2, Ruth walked out of Jack's room without a word, and the rich woman asked the 3 of them to return in 9 months' time. The one who got pregnant would become her daughter-in-law. 9 months later, the trio arrived as expected, except for Ruth. The other 2 contestants were already pregnant. But in the next moment, the rich woman blew Lisa's cover. She's been around for years, so she's not going to fall for that kind of trick. Unlike Lisa, Mary was really pregnant. But what's sad is that in order to get to the top, she sold her body to the bodyguard of a rich woman. The child is of course the bodyguard's flesh and blood. When her lies were exposed, she could only leave without a word. Unbeknownst to her, the rich woman has long been fed up with her bodyguard and has taken this opportunity to fire him. Only Ruth went to the appointment with the most sincere face, and sincerity is always the most effective way to kill.